To the Christians whom it may concern, I have a question. Why do you have a theology that hates what Jesus became? I got a lot of interesting reactions on that video, so let's talk. One subset of reactions was just voicing confusion over what I was talking about, which tells me that many Christians are unaware that this is happening, which is also a problem because it may or may not be affecting you consciously or subconsciously. So what I'm talking about is a trend in Christianity that casts the body as something to be distrusted, disdained, shamed, guilted, etc. So some Christians, consciously or unconsciously, believe that the goal of Christianity is for you to experience heaven in this disembodied existence after you die. This can, but does not always, tie into a theology which states that the body or the material world is bad and the soul and that sort of thing, or the immaterial, is good, and thus we need to escape the material in order to be free and to experience bliss and that sort of thing. It's a kind of Gnostic idea, and some Christians have a sort of light Gnostic tendency when it comes to viewing the body. This is problematic because assuming that we do go to heaven when we die, which is an assumption that I personally would not grant and many Christians would not grant, the goal of Christianity is pointed out in 1 Corinthians 15. It's deification, which is union, at least in part, union with soul and body. Resurrected, glorified body. Furthermore, fundy and evangelical churches will often cast a lot of shame and suspicion on the body, specifically women's bodies. I say fundy evangelical churches and particularly women's bodies because oftentimes women's bodies are treated as a threat to a man's spiritual and moral development. If you don't dress the way that men decide you need to dress so that they don't sin, they will sin. And furthermore, that'll be your fault. A woman's body is a threat and dangerous, and as such, it needs to be covered up. This also ties into an important discussion about women's sexuality in these churches and contexts. Women are treated as if they don't have an sexuality, and that's not something that they struggle with. And then all genders are undereducated about their sexuality, which is a fundamental part of their body. So the genders don't know their bodies, and then women's bodies get treated as dangerous. I could go on, but this and other things is what I was referring to in that video, which again is why I would encourage Christians to be educated about their bodies psychologically, theologically, etc., and to deconstruct what they think about their body at the level of self-esteem and at the level of theology. That said, let me know what you guys think in the comments and make sure you follow me for more content like this.